Hello, and welcome to Mother B Reads. If this is your first time joining us, congratulations. It's everybody's first time, even mine. But we're planning to have a little bit of fun today. So scoot into your coziest corner and enjoy. We're beginning today with a book called Life Doesn't Frighten Me at All. It's actually a poem by Maya Angelou. And you'll see inside the paintings are by an artist named Michel Basquiat. I read this book every so often. At my house, I'm not sure about yours, but at my house we're having some big feelings, which is always okay. But when I need to remind myself that I can summon courage, I like to read this book. Shadows on the wall, noises down the hall. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Bad dogs barking loud, big ghosts in a cloud. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Mean old Mother Goose, lions on the loose. They don't frighten me at all. Dragons breathing flame on my counterpane. That doesn't frighten me at all. I go boo, make them shoo. I make fun way they run. I won't cry, so they fly. I just smile. They go wild. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Tough guys in a fight, all alone at night. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Panthers in the park. Strangers in the dark. No, they don't frighten me at all. That new classroom where boys all pull my hair. Kissy little girls with their hair in curls. They don't frighten me at all. Don't show me the frogs and snakes and listen for my scream. If I'm afraid at all, it's only in my dreams. I've got a magic charm that I keep up my sleeve. I can walk the ocean floor and never have to breathe. Life doesn't frighten me at all. Not at all, not at all. Life doesn't frighten me at all. I chose this next book as a great reminder that although books are a fantastic way to discover new things, they're also a fantastic way to discover old things, or at least things that are older than we are. So here is Libba, The Magnificent Musical Life of Elizabeth Cotten by Laura Veirs, illustrated by Tatyana Fazlalizadeh. Libba Cotten heard music everywhere. She heard it in the river when she brought in water for her mother. She heard it in the axe when she chopped wood for kindling. She heard it in the freight trains moving down the tracks near her home. She even heard it when she wasn't allowed to. When her brother Claude was at work, Libba snuck into his room and borrowed his guitar. "Dang!" she whispered. Claude was right-handed. Libba was not. She turned the guitar upside down and played it backwards. It was kind of like brushing your teeth with your foot, or tying a shoe with one hand. Nobody else played that way, but it was the way that felt right to Libba. Like a train plays rhythms on the tracks, Libba made the notes go up and down. Like water bubbles in a brook, Libba sang a little song. Like a girl doing what she was born to do, Libba played the guitar upside down and backwards. One time she broke a string. Another time she scratched the wood. Each time she put the guitar back. "Dang," Claude said. "She's done it again." But then Libba played him a song upside down and backwards. She played a funny way, but she sure was good. Claude moved out to get a job, taking his guitar with him. But Libba never stopped in her tracks. She kept rolling. Now what can a little girl like you do? I can sweep the floors, I can pick the vegetables, I can set the table. She earned 75 cents a month. Pretty soon, she has saved up $3.75, just enough for a Stella guitar. All day and night she played that guitar. Long after everyone had gone to sleep, her mother would shout, "Babe, I gotta go to work in the morning. How about a lullaby?" So Libba put her mother to sleep, playing upside down and backwards. Libba played and played, and before you could say, "Dang," she'd written her first song. She wasn't even 13 yet. Freight train, runs so fast. Freight train, runs so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on. They won't know what route I've gone. But even trains get derailed. Time swept Libba up, and she stopped playing guitar. Now she was a tall and stately grandmother working in a department store. One day she found a little girl lost in the store. She returned the girl to her mother, Ruth Crawford Seeger, a composer in a famous musical family. Ruth could tell that Libba was kind and gentle, and Libba felt the same way about Ruth. As the Seegers' new housekeeper, Libba moved like a galleon, taking care of the family. She made 8-inch chocolate cakes with 6 layers each. She loved the spirited children, but most of all, she loved how the home was filled with music. You could hear banjos in the bedrooms, pianos in the parlor, and bass drums in the basement. The children awoke in the morning to bluesmen and drifters sleeping by a smoldering fire. The musicians had funny names like Leadbelly, Woody Guthrie, and Muddy Waters. As Libba worked, she listened. One day, the kids on the porch and the bluesmen in the living room and the drummers down below heard a sound. It was like 1,000 songbirds singing, or a gentle spring rain, or a train rambling down the tracks. It was Libba, singing and picking that guitar like she'd never set it down. "Dang!" cried the kids. "She can play!" cried the bluesman. Soon the whole house was turned upside down and backwards. The children were clearing the dishes and washing up. The bluesmen were singing Libba's songs. Ruth was playing along. Everyone wanted to hear Libba's music. "Sing Freight Train again," they shouted. The Seegers believed in Libba and helped spread the word about her music, but it was Libba's perseverance, her love of music, and her belief in herself that gave the world her voice. Libba played grand cathedrals in London and velvet theaters in Rome. Thousands of people sang along when she played Freight Train, and now millions of people know her music. Libba turned her guitar upside down and backwards so she could play it her own way. She turned the music world upside down and backwards too. Libba Cotten never stopped in her tracks. She kept rolling. Freight train, runs so fast. Freight train, runs so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on. They won't know what route I've gone. I sure hope you enjoyed this edition of Mother B Reads. I certainly enjoyed having you. If you don't do anything else after you watch this, please go somewhere and find a recording of Freight Train. It's become one of my favorites. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so that you never miss an upload. And I'll see you sometime in the very, very near future. Thanks so much.